To see people making pit stops and where they stand in terms of tyre management, which is important. Tyres are a subject we're going to talk about tonight because Bridgestone, the control supplier for Formula One, has brought along 2 tyres and they must both be used tonight. One of them is the soft option tyre, and you'll note it with the green band on the sidewall, and also the soft tyre. You've got to use them at least once in the race, and depending on how your strategy plays out, we'll see lots of different permutations there, but there are going to be 2, possibly 3 distinct battles taking place through this field. High probability always of seeing a safety car on a street circuit like this. You've only got to look at the Carrera Cup cars, the Porsches, the Aston Martins, the Formula BMW races that have preceded our Formula One race tonight, and you know that the risks are high on a street circuit. For all the simple reasons: low grip surface, lots of bumps, painted white lines, big aggressive curbs, proximity of concrete walls, and nowhere to go. There are street circuits around the world, for example, like Australia, where there's a little bit more space, but this is a genuine street circuit where the concrete walls adorn the racetrack. So you make one tiny mistake, as was the case for Rubens last night, and you can find yourself in trouble very, very quickly. On a traditional Grand Prix circuit, you may bounce through the gravel and perhaps out the other side of the grass and go back on the road. That's not the case here. 61 laps, or a maximum of 2 hours tonight. So far throughout the weekend, the weather has certainly been with us. 4 drivers in this field that you're greeting at the moment are making their very first appearance here in Singapore. Jaime Alguersuari, Sebastian Buemi, Romain Grosjean for Renault, and Antonio Liuzzi, all making their first appearance. Thinking about what happened here last year, and remember that Fernando Alonso came away with the Grand Prix win for Renault in now what's become controversial circumstances. Nico Rosberg, clearly a liking for this circuit. He qualified beautifully last night. He finished 2nd here last year. Lewis Hamilton, our pole sitter, 3rd on the podium here last year. Timo Glock finished in 4th, and he's qualified very effectively for this race. He starts from position number 6, and you can see in the foreground of that beautiful shot with the city in the background, just a slice of the enormous number of support staff that make this entire event go round. Hundreds, if not thousands, of people have been working for months to bring this Grand Prix to fruition. And we thank all the corner workers, all the corner marshals, all of those, and the medical team, the intervention teams that make the Grand Prix as safe as it can possibly be and help the drivers on their way. They're waving flags at the moment, but when we get into the night portion of this race, we'll be looking at the electronic digi flag.